Let's just be honest. Josh Allen is not a winner like Jalen Hurts is. He just cannot come up in the big game, under the spotlight, in the biggest moment, and make the play needed to win the game. And I think there's something to be said about that. He is now 0-7 in his career in overtime games. And yesterday in that divisional round game against the Broncos, obviously a huge heartbreaker for Buffalo and their franchise. But Josh Allen had 4 turnovers in that game. And Jalen Hurts has 4 turnovers in his entire playoff career. And don't get me wrong, Josh Allen is a fantastic quarterback. He is a future Hall of Famer. His dual threat ability is one that we have not seen in a very long time. He has helped change the game, but I am more directing this towards the media coverage between the two. You have a guy like Chase Daniel in the national media who comes out and says, I feel absolutely awful for Josh Allen. It seems like the same ending every year for him. Forget all the turnovers. Forget all the turnovers. That's how we start the criticism of Josh Allen. Listen, if Jalen Hurts did what Josh Allen did yesterday, they would talk about it every single day until the start of next season. Matter of fact, they would talk about it for the next 5 years. Everybody wants to point back to that play in overtime. And yes, I agree. It should have been a catch. I believe that was a catch. However, let's circle back to before halftime where Josh Allen, with 10 or 15 seconds, goes scrambling, tries to be Superman, and loses the ball. And that results in a Broncos field goal. Easy 3 right before half. That was the difference. Or at the end of the game, before the game-tying 50-yard field goal, Josh Allen had a guy wide open in stride to the end zone, would have sealed the game. Actually, very reminiscent to the Eagles-Bills game a few weeks ago, where he had a guy wide open in the end zone to win the game and couldn't hit the throw. And Josh Allen, who had the best running back in all of football this year, a tremendous offensive line, some pretty good weapons on the defensive side of the ball, even though they were up and down, could not get it done and is now going to be 30 years old and at this point has 0 rings. Jalen Hurts has a Super Bowl, has a Super Bowl MVP, and has dominated on the biggest stage against a guy like Patrick Mahomes and a dynasty in the Kansas City Chiefs, which completely haunt Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills. I'm not saying Jalen Hurts is the best quarterback in the league or can throw it downfield perfectly every time or has 100% complete vision of the field at all times, but what I'm saying is there is something to be said about that winning gene. Jalen Hurts has it, and Josh Allen does not. Let's just be honest. Josh Allen